Hey everyone, welcome to the Bruce Williams channel. On the desk in front of the camera today, I have a beautiful Panerai Radiomir 8 days. This is the 992, the PAM 00992. This one retails at $8,500. They've produced 500 for this year in 2022. And again, it carries that 8-day movement, the P5000 caliber, which you can see through an exhibition case back. It's a very large, wide movement. It's an in-house movement, a very dominant 3/4 plate with a rather industrial brush finish, a free sprung balance. Again, 192 hours of power reserve held in twin barrels. This is a really great watch that I've had for the past week on loan from my friend John here in Utah. Full review on this will be separate, but this watch here, this is the model, so to speak, for a new product from Artem Straps out of Australia. Artem was founded in Adelaide, and they're best known for making sailcloth straps, synthetic sailcloth straps that you can wear in water and accessorize with your dive watches or other sports pieces that you like to take in water. So this is a new, I guess you could say, a new section of their product catalog. They're made specifically for Panerai. You guys can see we have a Panerai flared design for the buckle, and these retail at $146. So they're a little bit more expensive. They carry a premium over the standard sailcloth straps that I've featured multiple times previously here on the channel that I think a lot of you are very familiar with now. They offer them in black, they offer them in the navy color. There's different buckle options, deployant options. But again, this one is made specifically for Panerai, and I really like it on this Radiomir. But of course, you could also place this on a Luminor, provided you have a 24 millimeter lug width, because they make the Luminor in a couple different dimensions and sizes. And I think with Panerai, there's part of us as watch enthusiasts that say, you know what, I normally wear a Grand Seiko, or I wear a Black Bay 58, or I wear a sub. I like 40 millimeter watches. You know, why, if I'm going to buy a Panerai, I want to go with like a 38 millimeter Panerai, or at the most a 42. And I've got to say, my own opinion, that's the wrong thing to do with Panerai. When you buy Panerai, when you become a Paneroisto, you want to go with what they're best known for, their brand heritage and the design DNA. You want to go large, and so I recommend when you buy Panerai, you need to go with a 44 or bigger case. This Radiomir is 45 millimeter, and it's ideal on my 7.25 inch wrists. And so this 24 millimeter Artem Sailcloth, this is made for those larger Panerais, which in my opinion are the Panerais to buy out of their product catalog. Now, talking specifically about the strap, these are crafted out of a synthetic textured upper material. It carries a nice texture. It's not harsh to the touch, and it does conform. It's a little bit stiff out of the box, but you can kind of bend it a little bit, and then you wear it for a couple days, and it absolutely conforms to the curvature of your wrist. Below the synthetic upper texture material, there's a leather backing that is coated with a natural rubber coating, so it's smooth to the touch. You can absolutely use these in water, and again, it's comfortable. These are solid straps, and I know a lot of you really enjoy Artem Sailcloth straps. Now, these straps will come in 3 different stitch options, and I'm showcasing the black stitch on the black sailcloth strap with obviously the stainless steel buckle. I believe you can opt for a coated buckle depending on which Panerai you have, but this one obviously, is the stainless steel. There's also a muted gray stitch and then a white contrast stitch option that I think would be ideal for a Luminor that carries the wide dial. I think that could be a very nice pairing. Now, going back to the strap here, we have a steel tube set in the holes to where you attach this to the watch. And I actually had to take the steel tube out of this specific sailcloth from Artem to get it to fit on this Radiomir, because this Radiomir comes with the wire lugs, and it's a really interesting system. What you do to make a strap change actually is you need a small screwdriver, and you unscrew these 2 screws on the case back, and then you pull the wire lug assembly out from the case completely. It completely separates. And then you take the wire lug assembly and you pull it apart. There's a place in the middle that would be in the middle of the strap that you pull it apart. There's kind of a tube or a cup on one side and the other just fits into it. It's a friction closure. And because of that cup system for keeping the two parts of the wire lug assembly together, it just wouldn't fit with the steel tube that is meant to, I believe, enhance the structural integrity of this Artem Sailcloth strap for Panerai. So just be aware, if you have the wire style lugs, at least for me, I had to take these steel tubes out to get it to fit. And it's not a big deal. It's still, it's still strong. You're not going to have a failure without the tubes, but just be aware of that. I'm assuming if you have a Luminor that carries a fat spring bar system, you won't have any trouble in utilizing the tubes, these steel tubes, because that's a feature of a lot of OEM options from Panerai in terms of like their rubber straps, and some of their other straps carry a steel tube system. Now, just in closing, let me showcase one of these straps next to the OEM leather strap, the calf leather strap that comes with the tan contrast stitch, just so you guys can see how similar they are in terms of length and taper and buckle style. We have a 75 millimeter length on the shorter side, a 120 millimeter length on the longer side, obviously the flared buckle design. And just in full disclosure, the OEM buckle, it's finished nicer. It's a little bit tighter. It comes with a screw pin for the assembly of the buckle. So it's a higher quality product, but you definitely have to pay for that, when you're buying a strap and a buckle or a deployant from Panerai. I believe these Artem straps here, they're not quite at the same level in terms of finish and build quality, but they're still really nice. And that's reflected in the price. You're not paying a large premium to get a very solid strap from this brand. So 2 millimeter taper on the strap. The thickness is going to be comparable. Obviously, it's a different material. We have natural leather here and then the sailcloth material, but I just wanted to show that they compare very favorably in terms of length and dimension and taper and design. And I think Artem has done a nice job with these new sailcloth straps specifically for Panerai. So if you have a Radiomir, if you have a Luminor, you like most Paneristi, you like to change out the straps and play with the different options. You have some more choice as a consumer on the aftermarket from Artem out of Australia. So I'm going to place a link in the description of the video to their website. You can take a look at these Panerai specific straps. You can take a look at their standard sailcloth straps, their NATO straps, some of the different products and accessories that they offer. I'll also link their social media. And guys, reach out with any questions you may have. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.